Hi guys, uploading a video after a while. So today we have the BoAT 1000. So I've been making videos about BoAT speakers and the quality that they provide in the price range is pretty phenomenal. So here we have the flagship model from the BoAT. It's called BoAT 1000 and I couldn't upload this video since the last 2 weeks because I had an exam. So now I'm back on track and I'll be uploading one every week like we used to do. And okay, without wasting any time, let's get into it. Okay, so as you can tell, it's a very big speaker. It's not a small one. You can see if you compare it to the other speakers that you get for this price range, this is humongous. I mean, it's so big. Without this strap, it is quite not practical to carry the speaker because as you can tell from the size, it is big and it is heavy, so carrying it around like this is not practical. So before going into the other things that we do about speaker review is that going through the design and all the boring stuff before, let's give you guys the sound quality and then we'll talk about the features and the input options that you get. So yeah, here's the sound quality. Okay guys, so that was a sound test that you saw. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell you about all the features and things that you need to know about the speaker, and then I'll give you my final verdict about the speaker, talking about all the things that are concerned by buying this speaker. So yeah, when we talk about functionalities, we have these 4 buttons on the top, nothing on the other side. Sometimes I just get confused on which side the buttons are, and then I just have to flip it, and it's not a light speaker, so that's troublesome sometimes. Okay, so talking about the buttons that we have here, we have the volume down, up, we have a play pause button which is also used to power the speaker on. So that's power off.
Power on. You plugged into Nirvana.
That's
Connected to BoAT 1000.
That's connected to the speaker. That is my phone right there that got connected to the speaker. And the M takes you into the display mode. So now it's disconnected from the phone itself and you can connect another device, and you just hold this button if you want to go to a track further or previous. So that was all about
Connected to BoAT 1000.
So that was all about this 4 buttons. So let me tell you guys about the input. To talk about the input, you can of course connect through Bluetooth. Then you have the aux cable and you have the charging cable over here. That's all about the input. And since we're talking about the input, we have a microphone on the front. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very small and it's on the front. To talk about the build quality of the speaker, the grill that comes in the front is of metal, and of course, and obviously you cannot press it, so it's not gonna break. Although it goes a little bit inside when you apply some pressure, but that's not a problem. It's not gonna break like the BoAT 260. If you haven't watched that video, find it in the description. So the speaker is made up of plastic, some hard plastic, which justifies the price. And if you bang it on something, it makes a sound which will tell you that it's plastic. Now it has quite strong plastic on the ends. This plastic is quite thin. Then we have the rubber pads which keeps this in place. It's quite well built for the price, and you also get the strap which you can carry. It is IP5X waterproof, and I'm going to make a separate video, so you can find that video in the description as well, which will tell you about the waterproofing of the speaker. I decided to make a separate video because a lot of people on the internet are searching for that part. So yeah, they can just go and watch that video. Okay. So here's my final verdict about this speaker. This speaker is not bad in any terms. It's a very solid speaker for the price. But I have some complaints, and here it goes. So first, the speaker makes a weird annoying sound when the battery is very low, and it will just keep saying that battery is low, you need to charge your speaker and stuff while I'm trying to enjoy my music tracks, and that I find that quite annoying. It's just me. It might not annoy you, but I don't like me being disturbed. They could have just added a red LED or something to indicate battery. There's no other way to indicate battery. You can see the battery status on your phone, your iPhone or Android, whatever works. It is huge, as you can see, and I don't see it very practical because it won't fit in my bag if I want to take it to college, or if I'm going on a trek. I cannot carry it because it's heavy, and thanks to the strap, because if this strap wasn't there, this would have been practically impossible to carry. Not impossible to carry, but it will be quite a task to carry this speaker. I know 90% of you guys are going to disagree on that part as well, but the sound of the speaker is not very pleasing to my ears because I don't listen to much of the EDM music, and I think the speaker is made for EDM music, or the speaker is, I should not even call this a speaker. This is actually a boom box or something, because it is so big and it does not fit the Bluetooth speaker category. I think it should go into the next category, that is pretty large speakers, and it's not quite practical to carry, just like my gaming laptop, which is not practical to carry because it is so heavy. So I don't know, it totally changed the point where I wonder if I should call it a Bluetooth speaker or a desk speaker, like a computer speaker, because it is so heavy and difficult to carry. But yeah, up the room very well and give you great battery. I forgot to mention this, but I get around 4 to 5 hours battery on 100% volume. But believe me, I rarely use this speaker on 100% volume because it gets so loud, and I don't have a big room for that. So I usually end up playing songs at say 70 or even 40-50% volume, and it does. But yeah, that was it about this review. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel, and go in the description and you will find more videos about from the BoAT brand, and they have a lot of great speakers, and this one was a great one too. Bye.